but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Feel like a dynamite, ready to explode right up in the sky. I need you to listen, I need you to hear, and don't show any fear. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desires set my heart afire. Heart on fire. Set my heart afire. With crimson secrets and forbidden bliss, can't stay still, don't stop that thrill. My bones crave your skin, temptation within, mistakes ignite the silence. Nightmares creep while you and me repeat. This bittersweet heat is suffocating. I'm waiting and always
Hello, boys. Welcome to the upper bracket finals game between Randoms and Cullies. This is a rematch, I believe, for Team Randoms. Cullies did beat them in the group stage, but now both teams are completely stomping the knockouts. With me on the caster panel, we have SSK and Verlin Raid, aka Ashok Kumar.
You need to stop that.
So, what do you guys think, dude? We have a Void Spirit and Puck Band and a Nyx and Bat Rider from Cullies.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Monkey King.
So obviously, Rizal has shown his Void Spirit in the previous games, and dude, this guy is a monster on those heroes. So I guess Random's probably having done some research on them, or do you think they're all just meta
10
bans?
seconds remain.
I
I think
believe,
some respect. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay.
yeah, as you said, it is kind of a respect ban, and also in meta bans coming out from Team Randoms. White Spirit and Puck, both these heroes, they're one of those heroes which really snowball out of control once they have enough kills or items in their hands, right? And it's really, really hard to catch them out also with their insane amount of mobility skills. It's quite annoying to keep him in one place.
Yeah, and what do you think about this monkey first pick, dude? Do you think this is just brave, or do you think they have like, do you think they're gonna try and flex this with like off lane or even pause 4? Or do you think it's just like this hero is way too strong, we pick it early? Because Cullies are also taking a lot of time to respond to this.
Dyer must choose.
No hesitation at all. I believe randoms have come in with solid intelligence of what is to come, I guess. Monkey King, it's just another flexible hero which can be put in multiple roles, right? He can be played as any of the three cores, offlane, mid, or carry.
Yeah.
And to an extent, it can also be flexed as a support, I guess. So overall, they liked the hero also and just started out the draft with that.
Dude, I also really like what randoms do with like, they reveal a core and like they pause 4 in the first pick phase, and they always pick like Pasol's hero in the second phase and try to get like a lane winner, where it's like, because through your third pick, you're gonna reveal at least some lane. And I feel like they always save Pasol's pick to ensure that, he can sort of secure the carries lane by getting a hero that's good against the offlaner or the enemy pause 4.
True. And also at the same time, it also shows how good of a player their safe lane carry is, right? Like K1 carry, he's so confident in those heroes that he's okay in playing heroes which are picked at the first phase, like such Monkey King being picked.
10 seconds remain.
And I believe it has to be given a lot of importance for hard support, because nowadays most of the offlane heroes are quite tanky and also really get benefits out of the side shop items like the Ring of Health and even casual bottle pickup, for instance, which makes them quite sustainable in lanes. So if we do not have a strong laner or a boss fight which can zone them out, it'll be really hard for the carry to get some or secure some farm in the early stage.
Yeah, and I also believe like we've had this discussion before on like the caster panel where we talk about like cores and supports and the impacts they have in a game, and how it's like obviously hero matchups are also an important thing, and it's kind of like your core is gonna get farm either way, and even if he has like a bad hero matchup, he can make up for it with like hitting good item timings and things like that, or item choices. But your supports, on the other hand, are not going to get items, as easily, or they're not guaranteed to get items because their main job is to secure a core farm. So if you ensure that your support has a good hero matchup, then he's effective even like at later stages of the game instead of just being food, you know?
I guess I agree on that partially. However, supports, I completely agree on the timings for the cores and part. But when it comes to support, as a support player myself, I've noticed a lot of difference when it comes to timings on heroes such as Crystal Maiden or even Rubik for that, or any of the support heroes for that matter. Like, the item timings are different for each role, right? And the timings are quite different. Or actually, the timings are the same, but the items are different. Like for a support role, the item timing is a boot, or the first tomb, or the first level timing. For example, if you're a Grimstroke, you would like to hit level 6 within the first 10 minutes into the game, so that the tomb can be used as on your pos 4 who's been roaming and being under leveled, right? Not giving much experience for himself than for the offlane. So there are different timings for different roles in the game. So when it comes to supports, they also have a minor timing on an item, but mostly on the experience side.
Yeah. So just coming back to the draft again, we see a Mars, CK, and Tide ban coming out from random. So just taking out a lot of these offlaners. I guess since they've already revealed their pose 1, they just don't want to give Cullies time to respond to that. But what do you think about Cullies picking up the Tiny? Do you think this Tiny is going to go offlane? Or do you think this is like a mid-Tiny and they're still yet to pick their offlane? Because by delaying the lane that's already been shown, like, how does that really give you an advantage?
Beastmaster.
It's definitely a mid tiny. Razel has played a really good tiny in the previous matches. I've watched a couple of games. So it's 100% his comfort hero. It's either Tiny, Puck, Void Spirit, or to an extent he even plays Invoker as such. But right in the list after Void Spirit and Puck, I believe it's going to be Tiny. So that's a mid Tiny for sure. And they followed up with the Beastmaster.
Yep. I also really like this like Tiny pickup against Monkey King, dude. It's like Monkey he doesn't have that good stats, right? Like his stats are relatively low. Like it's like any Agi hero without items. And I feel like Tiny's like power spike comes at like that mid game time where Monkey is still trying to farm up a little bit, like post Battle Fury or Maelstrom. And he just comes in with his blink, and obviously he'll have the levels from mid, and like I feel like this is their answer to that like early Monkey pick.
It is radiant.
And I'm guessing the Beast
For sure.
and the Beastmaster also probably really good at killing the Tombstone with his inner beast. And they also have a Mirana already for this Tombstone. What do you think about this like Undying pickup into a Mirana?
Radiant's turn to ban.
They just wanted a lane secure, as you had mentioned. Probably it's just a comfort pick for Pasu. However, his game is going to be really, really hard to facing up against this Mirana, which is kind of a natural counter against Tombstone. Now it's being assisted with the help of Beastmaster. I'm really going to question how the safe lane is going to be. Probably they're going to switch things up right here. They pick up the Troll Warlord as the 4th pick. So I think they fell for the bait. Monkey was a bait. I think it's gonna go in mid lane probably, because since now we have Tiny as mid.
Yeah.
I think Monkey King pickup is being justified as of now.
Yeah. I think that's like a really heads up like draft play, right? Where you get them to reveal their lane and then you can switch your lanes around.
Radiant must choose.
So I guess now that they see the Tiny, they can probably put the Monkey mid or even pick up. Yeah, that Sand King is definitely going off lane. So I guess we are gonna see like a Moon Monkey in this game, and a Troll safe probably. Troll is definitely good against Beastmaster and lane, right? Like you have the range to deal with the boars along with your axes, your ranged axes that you can toss.
10 seconds remain.
Definitely. At the same time, when it comes to mid-game fights, he has a lot of other heroes to reckon with. There's POTM who cannot be caught that easily, and then there's a Crystal Maiden. Like, we can't really judge by the size of that hero. That girl dishes a lot of damage. And also we have Beastmaster to kite a bit with the bow, roar, necro books and stuff. And on to top it off, we also have the Wraith King finally picked up by Cullies.
Yeah. So a lot of
looking a little, yeah. I'm still not sure. I really like Cullies draft overall, but randoms.
Yeah, I feel like Cullies have gone with, their comfort picks. Like I'm sure I've seen all these guys play these heroes at least once before in this tournament. But like Negi pulling out the Sand King and the troll monkey switch up. Like I feel like randoms are like trying to adapt to the draft, to try and get the advantage in this game. So I mean, I think I'm gonna go for Cullies this game. I really love their like teamwork and their team coordination. I feel like that's what's important when it comes to Dota, But then again, randoms, highly skilled players, really amazing to watch them play. Who do you think is gonna take this game? SSK.
Looking at the cosmetics, I think I'll have to go with randoms, bro. No hate.
Okay, dude. Yep. Cosmetic gaming is a thing. You won't get cosmetics for your heroes unless you play them, right? Alright, guys. Just doing a quick introduction. We have No Chance on a Rubik. We have Negi on Sand King. We have ZXC on the Troll Warlord. Pasol on his Undying. And Moon on the mid Monkey King. Meanwhile, for Team Cullies, we have Antidote on the Wraith King, HN6 Crystal Maiden, Rizel on Mirana, Zeal on the mid Tiny, and You Can't Beat It on the offlane Beastmaster.
Try not to feed. Try not to feed. I hate life. The maggots.
I'm alive. I'm alive.
Wait a minute.
So what if?
So
Yeah.
it's a tiny 4, and they switch things up. It's going to be a POTM mid.
Yep. You never see that coming. Quickly going up with
Okay.
a 5 smoke play over here. Cullies.
Very cool.
Can they look for that first blood?
And Cullies, they just use the reverse card on randoms, bro. They baited the mid, safe lane pick with the Monkey King, so they picked up Tiny
30 seconds to
in order to counter that, but then it was switched by Troll, and then they reverse picked it on Potom.
Oh my god. I thought they would have had vision by now, but since it's the night time, okay, they're just gonna ignore this courier over here, gonna go on to the Snaky, and it will make sure to use up a stun, but it's gonna miss thanks for the Sandstorm at level 1 Nikki. Not gonna get caught up by the arrow since the right blast didn't connect, and with that being said, are they gonna...
bear witness.
Oh yeah, they still, both the teams will get secure at least 2 rounds each.
That's some high level rotation coming in. They use the nighttime perfectly over there. Pretty sure they would have practiced it a couple of times before they actually executed it. The path that they took was really interesting between the towers and also right out of vision. At the same time, they did force out. They did force out a Sandstorm skill from the Sand King. In a way, it's kind of an advantage for them. Now they know that it's Sandstorm level 1, which will be forcing a sentry from the CM. Yep.
Still waiting at the top. Oh, Trial and Cullies looking for a first blood. I think CM got a sentry, I guess. Oh yeah, he's got a sentry now. Are they gonna look for it right now? Zia used up a top, no chance, kind of a misposition. They're gonna get down. Yeah, Frostpoint, the damage, everything is there. First blood would make sure the Cullies would take it, and Tiny would be happy to move out of the lane, I guess.
I believe so, but I think he's gonna be sticking around for another kill. That was a nice setup, giving some solo experience bot lane, but XR, or I mean Beastmaster is having a hard time, so it's gonna force the TP
Wait,
out.
GG call.
Yeah, he does that. He's been doing that a couple of times. I think it's just, natural habitat from all his pub games.
Troll with Undying at the bottom. It's really a hard lane to deal with when you're fighting as a Beastmaster. I mean, it's not like Beastmaster, but two strength heroes, Tiny and Beastmaster,
Definitely, that DK is gonna hurt a lot on these heroes, Tiny and Beastmaster. However, Tiny is just gonna try to mess around with his Undying, stopping from all the pullings and stuff. Meanwhile, Puzzle is trying to block the large cam from
And even
denying-
trying to snipe this courier as well on the troll wall courier, Tiny. I think that he already saw this sword over here, like the
Oh,
I think
top
person
lane?
witnessed the zeal, yeah, at the top. Negi kind of super low over here. Used up a sandstorm already. He doesn't have the bottom stack if you want to use it, since he picked up the caustic finale, and HH6 would make sure to punish him with that.
That's the thing, right? Like, once we know that Sandstorm has been skilled, until he gets level 2, we're gonna punish him every time he steps away from the creep wave, or even closer to the creep wave for that instant. It's a Crystal Maiden plus Skeleton King, so it's just turned into slow. And the sentries also plays perfectly inside the trees. It's very hard for them to devoid it,
Yeah,
with the division.
but they can do something like start pulling the lane so that they would be walking around the sentry place over there.
The thing is, that's the beauty of the HN6 place, man. He keeps blocking your large camp, right? However, since he made this pull, the large camp spawned right now. But for the first 2 minutes, they do not have a large camp. So this Rubik cannot do anything in the lane in order to get the equilibrium back to them. It's gonna stay always near to the Dire's first tower, which is gonna make the Sand King's laning really difficult.
Oh, once again, Sand King getting caught up off the start over here. Already used some Sandstorm already. It's a level 3, still doesn't have a burrow strike so that. But no chance this time though, trying to help him with telekinesis onto the breaking over here. But the SN6 is looking for the last hit on its Snake, but it's not. He will survive somehow, Nick. But doesn't have a soul still though. Oh yeah, Rubik has one.
That would have
First
definitely
power
been a kill, however, mid, yes.
First power round of the game, looking for a fight over here. Puzzle and Z are just gonna right click on each other, but the power round would be claimed by the Moon MP over here. Okay, and say toss towards Rizel over here. Puzzle kind of super low though, but use up a soldier to heal all by himself, and Rizel not gonna fight onto this one. Would retreat with the leap.
So that was a nice reverse toss coming out. Usually we do not see such communication happening, but Cullies, they make nice coordinated moves out of each rotations,
Oh, looking for a fight at the bottom. Vijay getting caught up by the avalanche toss combo. Nuke is there, but you can beat it. Does he have the slow onto the stone? Oh, even Buzzball, he TP'd back to the bottom and made sure to get a kill on Beastmaster before he tries to kill his own teammate over here. So they go for the ZL. I mean, the runes time. Okay, they're gonna leave at the bottom runes.
What have we here?
That DK dealing a lot of damage, man. That Beastmaster was almost 3/4 HP. And 1 DK into a couple of axes and he fell down to 1/4.
Oh, at the
top
top. This time my HSync might go down, but telekinesis, he couldn't pull him over towards the sandstorm, and that's why would no chance gonna die after this one. HSync already popped his, but it's not gonna die either since already picked up his boots. Rubik.
Still looking for it. They know that this Crystal Maiden is out of position.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's night time. So Cullies offlane is going to be much safer because they have randoms are going to play with limited vision at the bottom lane. Meanwhile, they have a hawk to secure the space on the other side. This is going to help this Beastmaster to actually, make some plays out of it. Oh, they know that Undying is out of position.
Doesn't have a lot of DK strength over here, but ZL is still level 2, so he doesn't have enough new damage. Now he would drop down on the tombstone and use of the soul ray, but still Izatex would get the kill though. Are they gonna chase onto this? You can beat it guy as well. Beastmaster is kind of super low, super slow since the tombstone is still up. But Dryce is looking for a rotation or at least trying to get a return kill on this power. But this guy is quite tanky. But Dryce is gonna get looted once again. We only have one more lead. Use it as well, but is he gonna tower die onto this one? Never mind. Tiny already respawned back to the lane. Oh, at the top. And he still haven't reached this level 6 over here. They kind of chasing onto this one. Moon can actually kill onto this guy. And there is a failure coming from the no chance at the right time when MK gave him a little vision onto this one.
I feel he should have just walked a little bit more because that Monkey King had to decide between whether this Wraith King walked towards the Ancient or walked towards the small camp into the riverside. But anyways, he did not expect Rubik to be chasing him, I guess. But on the other side of the map, that Undying, he was tanking so much, that raindrop pickup helped him a lot. I think that's lane winning at least for that matter. Because that Undying survived the Avalanche toss combo, and there's one charge combo, and even when the POTM made a rotation at bottom, the Starfall damage was also kind of negated with the raindrop.
I think even if Ryzel tries to do some rotation over here without any definite stance, they can't really take out any kill. But this time though, Antidote himself doing a rotation out at the bottom and made sure to get a kill on this pass soul for Shen 5. Seems like having quite of a hard line against SK at the top, I guess. I don't think
he's definitely zoned out, man. He's definitely zoned out top. Negi realizing this, he immediately TP's bottom. He'll be like, yep.
Oh, as a mid, Sensei is gonna get caught up onto this mess over here. Arrow gonna connect onto this MK, but is he gonna survive though? Hachin still had one single stack, so make sure to get a kill on CM and Z looking for an average toss combo only onto the air, not gonna go onto the Ryzel over here. So that's why Moon's still gonna survive for this one. Since they don't have any more spells to left onto this guy. But Sensei, I'm sorry, you can beat it. Looking for a roar. Okay, not gonna go onto this one.
Definitely questionable, bro. I mean, this POTN Starstorm is alone not enough to take them down, especially with all the stat items. Monkey King is almost 1.1
Tiny as a dust. Oh, just like the talk of the MK, he's rotating at the bottom over here, but he's just gonna get tossed towards his one crate. And Negi with the bonus strike would make sure to get a kill on the ZS Tiny. Okay, over here, first kinda chasing onto this Beastmaster, who does have a roar. But are they gonna start up a fight over here? HSA still haven't reached up his levels. Does need a lot of XP to get the freezing field.
Hey, all those heroes have an spell to interrupt the freezing field, I guess, except for DK. I mean, Undying, or for Troll also. Oh,
look at this, as is gonna get caught, and he instant roar coming up, trying to save his teammate over here, but it's not gonna helpful either. Even he would go down with the Negi Sandstorm, and he doesn't even have a reincarnation. Even he would go down. That's really sad.
That's definitely not the play to make, I guess, because it's really difficult to fight into a Tombstone and also a Monkey King and a Sand King. This Wraith King, he still needs a couple of more items, and most pause for Tiny was not present over there. Most of the damage comes out from the Dire team is from the Tiny only. because Rexa is just gonna stun and keep someone in place. Red King does not have much damage to deal with in the first place because they also have a Rubik in the opposite team. And once he pops that Fate Bolt out, that's 25% damage reduction right there. He's gonna crit nothing. He's just gonna crit probably 100 to 200 damage at 10 minutes, which is not gonna do anything on this high armor type heroes like the monkey or the troll.
They tried to look for a Tower Destroyer at the mid, but I couldn't really do it since all 4 of the Cullies players came towards the mid to defend this tier 1 tower. But now at the bottom, once again Antidote got wrecked up onto this mess, Neki, who with the Boots of Travel as the first item, and almost close his Blink Dagger.
Tower is under attack.
I feel they should have just stuck with Tiny running mid and keep the POTM as pos 4, I guess. Because now most of the plays made from Team Cullies are from the pos 4 and their mid players, right? And Razel on this POTM, he's been trying his best. However, I think it's not paying out that much. Hopefully this gangs will prove me wrong.
There is little hope for Dire's.
Since Neki is kinda super fat. Okay, Ro has been committed on top of the Rubik, who's gonna get caught near this tree as well. Yeah, and he doesn't stolen. Ro coming up, but it's not gonna save his life either way though.
Dire's middle tower is no.
I mean, that's a 4-man rotation committed to bot lane. They did pick up the Rubik and they're still committing for the tower.
Oh my god, Sentry's dropping under the tower. It's H6 managed to use a Frostbite to getting under the tower, but the nice cross attack as a freezing freeze done, and Tiny Mirana both goes down. H6 is still surviving under the Stormstone, which has been dropped down near the tree, so but this time he's gonna get caught. Okay, he's gonna survive with the TP, H6.
This'll come in handy.
You have done.
That was a really desperate move from Cullies, man, and I'm really disappointed that they didn't get much out of it. Committing into a tower with Tombstone is quite difficult.
Beastmaster would die for this as well, since he already had a Jingu stack, and with the level 4 bonus strike, that would do the trick. Oh no, CM, you just escaped out of your hellfire and now you're gonna get caught instantly just like that. No chance would make sure to steal that freezing field so that he can use it for later cost.
I don't know, man. They're just running at them, punishing their moves.
Dire's bottom
You know, running into the opponent's T1 safe lane tower and not giving them 2 kills, not really good. Oh, we have a blink on the Sand King.
Yeah, he just now respawned and there he goes again. Beastmaster.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He still hasn't finished his Necrobook 1.
Dire's
14 minutes, quite a tough game, I guess.
for Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, should have been the opposite. Like these guys had an aggressive lineup, but still they couldn't do what they've been trying to do. Cullies. I think this Mirana mid, which they try to flex pick, kind of really backfired, and even Anito really not having a good time around here though.
Yeah, man, I was really expecting Razel to be playing on this Tiny, you know. And Tiny actually kind of works good against all these heroes. If you have, he's gonna hit level 8 or something.
Oh, looking for a fight at the bottom with the Blink reveal. Everything has been dropped on top of the 2, and you can beat it. Once again, gonna go down. But MLS has been dropped down. Breaking Blast not gonna connect. There is a Sandstorm, which they don't have the detection warrior. Toms. They're still gonna go into this one? Oh yeah, they have the detection. I think, yeah, now they have the bottom of the dust at the right tappers. Now the stolen freezing once again has been turned up by the notes, and only Mirana gonna die under this one after the Beastmaster kill.
These guys are not stopping. They're jumping all over.
They can jump all over thanks to the help of a MK pick over here. This time he has reincarnation though, but what's the problem is this guy still haven't used up his vocal carbon, and now he would drop it so that Anita would go down as well. Oh, look at the fate ball over here. ZL would instantly get deleted by the soul rip. And
nice.
trying to go onto the Clas, onto the Beast Master as well. Hasn't said he's got no chance to do anything about it. And Moon. Okay, let's Hutchin 6 I guess, but the glyph has been used so that I can actually kill this gem. But still, Negi. I should get a kill on this Hutchin 6.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That TP took so much time for him to land in the tower, man. And also when he did land, leap into Starfall, the first Starfall, he dodged it with this guy's. But luckily, fortunate enough for Mirana, the second Starfall popped him. else that would have been, that was a very, very good escape right there. But yeah, randoms at the same time, they're just running over them, not giving any space for this Wraith King or even this Beastmaster to catch up in farm. Whenever they see someone in lane, they're just snowballing at them. But right now, this TD picked up by the Monkey King also. I feel once this mid lane is cleared, there's gonna smoke immediately to their triangle, I believe. Yeah, Pasol, he is getting ready to smoke. They do ping the triangle also.
Even the team Dire is looking for a smoke play over here, but as I say, once again get caught, they had a TD already, but Roar has been dropped down on top of the SK. But Riser is gonna get caught up with the telekinesis over here. Brass has one more lip to escape onto this one, I guess, and he would survive for now. But MK, we want to go on to this Beastmaster once again, who's been really having a hard time into this game, and he would go down again.
Moon is just feeling it, man, you know?
Oh my god, they not gonna leave anyone at all. It's ZL tried to look for a cut wave over here, but Negi with the Burrow Strike, Moon with the Boundless Strike on top of the Jingle Master Strike, would make sure to get a kill on this guy as well.
Yeah, they're just gonna keep doing it, bro. Like, they're not really playing on timings, creep timings, stuff like that. They're just basically snowballing with all the advantage they had from the early game, right? And they know that their heroes are really strong. They just need a couple of skills and items. This MK, he just needed spells. I mean levels in his first and third, and he's ready to go, you know. And probably a Maelstrom and that item, bro, Orb of Corrosion. It's doing wonders against these melee heroes. Wraith King, he's gonna be kited. Beastmaster, he's gonna be slow. Tiny is naturally a slow hero. At the same time, once with percentage slow, he's gonna be having a hard time. Yeah, now. Yeah, with all the advantage, they just walk into Roche.
Cullies can't really do anything about this as well. 16k lead going on top of the team randoms. Can Team Cullies do anything about this at all? But Moon over here, not gonna be at the Roche pit up, but instead looking for a kill at the Rise Allo who's been patiently farming on this one, but leap, it's all gone down. So Neki with the blink bonus will make sure to get a kill on this man now, and they are still hungry with the scan. Make sure to locate some guy who's been lurking into the shadows over here. It's the 1T. Oh yeah, MK would make sure to catch this antidote as well. Who does have a reincarnation, but still doesn't matter since his team left him. Just like that. They can't really do anything about this.
Radiant's bottom tower is in danger. Dire's bottom tower is
This'll come in handy.
This is not what I expected before this game started. I was more or less wondering it's going to be, you know, a completely balanced clash between both the teams. However, Team Random is proving me wrong. They just want to keep running at them. Meanwhile, top.
Yeah. The tower roar has been committed, but still, like, you need to see, check onto this one, okay? But before that, no chance. Okay, that's a bonus. Like, you check the Necronomic, and it's at the top of the cliff. Yeah.
What?
Radiant's middle
How did that happen?
So he he spawned it near the cliff, I guess.
Close to the cliff.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man. That's really unfortunate, man. I think he just is not getting that many opportunities to use that item, and whenever he does, it ends up like this.
Yep. Yeah, but this time the ZL does have a blink dagger, Rizal with the arrow. Not gonna even connect 8, but no chance tried to steal a leap, but it's not the leap. He stole it as soft wall, so he would go down onto this one. Okay,
But,
MK wanna avenge his friends. Spot Rise. Oh, what? Wait, we have a blink dagger, moon move, so that he can catch out this who has a leap favorite, and he made sure to get a kill onto this Rizal.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That's the first in the tournament, I guess. And with all the chases happening right around the map, I don't really
Radiant structure.
blame him with that pickup. But all in all, I guess it was just a great comeback from this offlaner, bro. The Sand King, he was so zoned out in the lane, but somehow he found his items, bro.
Here, like Moon really did a brilliant blind boundless strike on top of the HN6 over here at the triangle. Okay, tossing puzzle, which is kind of fun. I made sure to get a kill in this order. This one, ZL. Finally finished up his radiance.
Yeah, I think it's still not over yet. Wraith King has his radiance, and they still have to siege high ground, which is quite difficult at this point of time. Unless or until they get caught out of the base, it's really hard for randoms to walk up high ground. So let's see if Cullies can capitalize on this moment and get something out of the map, probably. But
Rubik has a stolen frostbite. He can root a guy a lot of seconds, I guess, with the help of spell amplification.
can he use it on himself if he gets a shard? Isn't that what Crystal Mirror shard
yeah,
is?
he can use it. Yeah. What it does? Some 70%. So it will reduce the incoming damage by 70%, it seems. But he can't move.
He can actually, yeah, he can actually play as a bait or the biggest debate. You know, he can blink into their base, and once he gets initiated upon, probably do a pre-frostbite.
Staging on the tier 3 tower, but with a brilliant toss with the avalanche follow. But he's constantly getting healed up for here. There's a helper soldier. But now it's the epic that are coming on top of the beast can beat his Beastmaster, and he will eventually go down along with the tiny. Oh, look at this breaking. He is constantly getting rooted up by this Rubik Stole and Frostbite, man. And never mind, he has been called. Cullies, this gonna be their first defeat in this entire tournament, and randoms would make sure to claim the victory in this game 1. It's a BO3 series.
Alright guys, with that we get the end of game 1. Cullies taking their first loss of the entire tournament against randoms, and how. But stay tuned with us. We are gonna have a giveaway. And in fact, the giveaway is going to happen right now. We're going to put out the question now, and you guys can drop your answers in the YouTube section. This will be for an Enchantress Collector's Cash set, the Songs of Starfall Gleam. The question is, on the casting panel we have Senjin and Verlin Raid. What are these casters' real names? Drop your answers in YouTube. Once again, the question is, what are the real names of casters Senjin and Verlin Raid? Alright guys, stay tuned. We'll come back with game 2.
இல்லை இல்லை.
Hello, hello.
Okay, boys, welcome to game 2 of Randoms versus Cullies in the upper bracket finals. So, Cullies been dominating the entire tournament so far, haven't dropped a single game, and now Randoms
Turn to pick.
crushing Cullies in game 1 in under 25 minutes. With me on the caster panel is Verlin Raid and Sudarshan Senjin SSK. Dude, by the time I can finish introduction, picks have already run through. And they've got Earth Spirit DP on Cullies instantly and an Alchemist for randoms.
10 seconds remain.
Hello, boys.
It is Radiant's ban.
So again, a lot
Hello.
of really
Hello.
quick picks coming out. Yes, sir, I can hear you. Keeper of the Light, Alchemist.
It is Radiant's ban.
Okay, they've really learned the lesson about undying, I guess. So first off, straight off the bat, they banned it. And then the monkey also, a very good flex hero, they banned that as well. But randoms, they stuck to their two bans, Void Spirit and Pop, which kind of worked last game, will be helpful this game also.
Yeah. So, do you think we're gonna see a lot of heroes have got through now, right? Like there is like an OD that's gotten through. There is Lycan Beastmaster. I guess randoms aren't really scared of the Beastmaster anymore, huh? After the last game. Or do you think that was more of like a draft victory and the Beast can still be very effective depending on how they use it?
Definitely, it was a draft victory because we thought that MK is gonna be the safe lane, right? And then they pulled off Troll Wall at 4th pick right after the Beastmaster. However, right now, looking at last game's momentum that was carried over throughout,
To ban.
Cullies, they would like to have their lineup as fast as randoms as well, because they would want to fight also. Last game was a little bit off the mark because the lanes did not as well as they had imagined or thought it would go. But looking at random's pick at this game, they started off with an Alchemist. So they're also looking for the first power spike of the diagonals being farmed, right? Which should be around 13 to 14 minute mark. And they'll also have a follow-up hero which can benefit out of that. However, I'm surprised that they're not banning heroes which would actually get a lot of benefit out of the axe. Zeus, Juggernaut, okay. I did watch Puzzle stream the other day where they actually drafted a Zeus. Moon was just wondering whether he wanted to pick Zeus, but then they made the game very easy for Zeus against Team ROG, I guess. Yes, they were where they drafted a Phantom Lancer against the Zeus, which really went haywire for randoms.
Not too well,
I mean,
yeah.
ROG, sir. Not too well.
So normally when you see this Alchemist pick, like there's a lot of, I guess Cullies have done their homework. There's a Zeus ban and a Jug ban. Last time I saw them banning a Gyro, like randoms whenever they saw the Alchemist, they always ban the Gyro. Do you think like Gyro mid is definitely one of these like scarier Ags heroes? Because it has gotten through so far. Do you think that's something randoms would pick up to work with this like Ags spike? I mean the timing for the Alch Ags.
Definitely, yes. Yeah, it's one of those heroes which works wonders with that item pickup, right? Apart from, it's there on the tier list where there's IO, where there's Monkey King, there's Morphling. I was about to say. And then they pick up a Morphling. But again, Gyrocopter is just a situational pick. It's not exactly in the spot right now. Most of the teams or even professional teams have not experimented with it yet. Probably because they've had a lot of fun with it in the internationals, and they just want to give rest to that hero a bit.
Dude, but one thing I really like is that
Oh, I like this pickup.
Cullies also have like two AoE silences, dude. They have Earth Spirit and DP, which are really good at like, controlling this Morphling and preventing his like strength morph and getting that pickup, especially when you have like a charge coming in from Bara. Like obviously with like Morphling, like they tend to like start shifting up or like wave into like the Bara as they see the charge coming, right? But if you have like an Earth Spirit or DP already there to silence him just before that, like that's almost a free kill, especially since Morphling loves to play on like very low HP.
True, I think it's just going to be an important aspect on how the player is going to keep his health at all times, right? Morphling players, they would have been used to all these silence plays in the reset meta, where all the heroes which are in meta have a lot of silences. But before I'd like to go in detail on that, I believe the Spirit Breaker pickup was more or less deny pick for Team Randoms, because recently there have been a lot of C teams which have been experimenting or actually finding a lot of success with this combo. Earlier it was Earthshaker Morphling, but yeah, now it's just two speeding trains charging at your heroes at 700, 800 movement speed.
Yeah.
Not really a thing you would watch at 15-20 minutes, man.
Yeah, we actually did that in one of our pubs, dude. It's so much fun. But I guess Morphling also has another target now, the Dark Willow. So that's also really annoying to play against. And a third AoE silence coming up from Cullies, dude. But you know what? I really like this because it feels like, for randoms, everything so far is pitched around this Morphling, right? Like your Axe is gonna go into Morphling, your Willow is for Morphling to morph into, and like if this Morphling goes down, you have a Cortal, Willow, and an Alk, which can easily be taken out, right? So as long as you like focus down this Morphling and take him out early, the fight basically goes your way.
5.
Or it could be just another debate coming from Team Randoms and pick up another carry, or send Alchemist safe lane.
That's true.
And just
It is Dire's ban.
one of the best things about having all the cores flex out. Even last game we did learn that they'd like to flex their cores a bit. Monkey King, Alchemist, even Alchemist is another hero which can be sent in all three lanes, let it be off lane, mid or safe lane. So they have a wide options to choose from right now. They can even send the Morphling mid or bot, the safe lane. The Alchemist also the safe lane, but right now looking at the lineup, since this Morphling is being countered or heavily punished by a couple of heroes, probably he can be put down a lane, maybe from a safe lane to mid, or just YOLO and send him mid and get another carry. I think it's going to be a Slark or another troll coming in. They're just going to give priority for K1 carry, I guess, since they have last pick. And they really don't have an answer to Ricky.
5 seconds.
And dealing with Batrider is also a bit of an issue.
So
Morphling is fine. They have a couple of earn carriers. ES is going to go with Vessel, I believe. So since it's Batrider, it's going to be an offlane Batrider, so DP mid. I think Morphling lanes pretty well against the DP rather than the Batrider. So he'll probably be going mid and another carry coming in against this Batrider lane to deal with him and Spirit Breaker. And it's really hard for the Spirit Breaker to gank this Morphling also, right, in the mid lane.
yeah, so another very important thing is that like Cullies, having lost game 1, had the option to like get preference for game 2, and they chose to pick Radiant instead of like second pick. So obviously, what benefits do you see from Radiant? Isn't it usually like the safer ancient farming and things like that? So do you think they want to take advantage of this Batrider pick to sort of farm ancients?
Probably. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're just comfortable playing with on the Radiant side.
Select your hero.
Okay, they do go for the Weaver. Yep, it's going to be a Morphling mid and a Weaver safe lane. But again, it is also another hero which can be heavily punished with a lot of silence. So they're going to put down a lane and send that off lane and get the Alchemist safe. And it's a Razel mid, isn't... Okay, it's a Bat Raider mid. Oh, that makes it Alchemist's life much happier now. He's not going to lane against the Bat Raider, it's just going to be a DP and an Earth Spirit. They're going to have a really hard time bringing down this hero with the help of KOTL as well. KOTL works wonders against all these heroes which get punished by a lot of nuke.
Yep. And I also feel like,
Yep.
this last pick Weaver, dude, I feel like they just answered, like, you wanna, they put all the eggs in this Moon Morphling basket. Like, everyone is there to, like, buff him up in this game. And now, like, Negi Ags is there to save him, even if, like, 5 heroes are about to bring him down.
I didn't really think about that aspect. Thanks for yeah, that's also there. So a secondary axe coming up for ZXC, or he's just gonna straight up rush axe. Who knows? He doesn't really have to go DPS, I believe. Weaver.
Yep.
Right.
So many questions, all gonna be answered in the next couple of minutes. Also, we have a winner of the giveaway. The winner is Fata from YouTube. Fata
from YouTube.
I assume that's Fatality from Team No Valentine. Well, it's always Valentine's here for you, bro. Have fun with your new Enchantress set.
He's never played that hero. I'm pretty sure he's just gonna leave it in his inventory for decoration purpose, probably. Who
Or
knows?
he can gift it to someone else also if they want. Anyway, a quick introduction on the teams. We have Cullies Antidote on the Pause 1 Ricky. We have Zeal on the Earth Spirit. We have You Can't Beat It on the Death Prophet. Rizel on the Mid Bat Rider. And HN6 on the Pose 4 Bara. Meanwhile, for randoms, there's Negi on the Weaver, Pasol on the Cottle, ZXC on the Alchemist, No Chance on the Dark Willow, and Moon on the Morphling. So, not wanting to reveal lanes here, the Weaver has gone top,
30 seconds now.
but at the same time,
Team randoms, they're switching. Yeah, they're switching things up. Like right now, Negi is playing the safe lane. He's actually taken up the carry position, I guess, for this game, and ZXC is playing the off-lane Alchemist. I think the farm player is still gonna be playing as an off-lane Alchemist, I guess.
Well, we still don't know though. Maybe they just wanted to go onto the lanes which they
Comes down to this.
quite of a tanky hero as an alchemist. He can really do well in the offlane if you want to do it. I think that could be another thing as well. Like let's say if he uses up his acid spray at the bottom, like Ricky can't really do anything. Like he can't really harass a lot against this alchemist in the lane, and he'll be having a hard time to deal with us. And HN6 is a position 5 bar. He is a melee hero as well, and there we go, starting with an acid spray.
Again, it's a boss fight, Bara. Again, Team Cullies fell for the draft Jibate, and now they have to face 2 melees against an Alchemist and a Dark Willow, which is quite difficult. Meanwhile, top lane also.
Try to use a patrol, not gonna connect. I mean, this is a quarter we're talking about, lots of movements made already with just a win lips, 350 ms. Can't really catch on to this one for now. Starting with the Orb of Venom Earth Spirit. Not gonna rush on to this, earn things, I guess. Oh, he might even go down, I guess. ZL, but okay. Not gonna wait until he dies. It seems would roll away Purple Soul. Okay, you can beat it. Kinda super low, Illuminate. Kinda gonna connect on this one, but it pops the Fairy Fire at the top, but still managed to get a kill on this puzzle as a first blood, but instead he would go down against the Snaggy.
Heavy punishments.
So like at the drafting phase, I kind of like thought like, you know, it could have been DP made, like that's what I thought, but okay, before that they made so like 6 stacks on top of the Morphling over here. Rotation TP rotation coming up over here, but still Morphling not gonna even do anything about this. He's just gonna keep using his strength attribute and let this battle red die under the tower, and just like that he would die as well.
Little bit off the mark right there. Probably he should have just walked a bit more towards the Morphling before dying, I guess. But he did not expect him to tank up that damage so much.
Oh, at the bottom, is it? He's actually gonna go down over here. Antidote with double blinks with the tricks of trade to make sure to get a kill on this Alchemist finally. But I'm not sure if it would go down after this at to gain some levels. And once again, Gen 6 used up a charge to make sure to at least cancel his clarity onto the snow chance. Oh, wait, what? Okay, at the top, Negi kind of super low though. I thought he almost cancelled his Shukichi for a moment, but it seems he didn't even use it when he kind of pushed him towards his own teammate. You can't beat it. Almost killed that Weaver at the top.
Yeah, they did try to jump on him, but meanwhile, bot, no chance. Is really low.
Purple Soul eventually. I mean, these guys, they not gonna look for any kill. They just gonna use it for acid spray, and if you want creeps, come and hit it over here, bruh. And just like how that's how AZTC is even gonna play in this lane. And if they try to overcome it, that would be the case for that. Okay, Bara looking for a charge that they made onto the small thing. I'm not sure if we okay, what? Okay, we'll just casually bash him and get back. I thought like this Riser was actually gonna go into the small thing since he had like a lot of stacks on his head. Ooh. Give it for a Hands of Midas. Small fling.
In danger.
At this point, it's just a bit of a farm game, dodging all the fights. But top lane,
Gonna get slowed though, but he knows how this ability works, so just gonna stay alive for, but not gonna even use it for stick charge. He thinks he's gonna die anyway though, and just like that, except his fate, he can beat it.
That's Solar Blind doing a lot of work. It's really hard to judge how much damage you take with that ult.
Road timing, AZXC, he really wants his Grievous Greed up to take and make sure to get the rune at the border.
They did deny a lot of bounties. I think randoms just got to take one bounty.
Over the top, Negi, super low, he can beat it this time, would make sure to. I thought so, but he's just gonna Shukichi once. I almost thought he's gonna die Negi over here, but the Shukichi already backed up. Okay, at the bottom, AZXC this time is gonna ran down by the Ryzel who made a quick rotation. And Alchemist will go down.
Oh, this time he has a nice hero to play with. No, bro. Like, he just needs a couple of levels, and if at all he goes to another lane, there is always the potential to kill.
So,
Right now,
oh, what? Okay, the regen drone is not gonna take out of this one. Playing really a nice rotation from the ZL there. And he kind of almost killed that Bara when he tried to wave from to escape.
That's a clutch steal coming from Earth Spirit, man. That region would have done a lot for this Morphling to recover uh, from this para, I guess. Anyways, he's not that disappointed. He's going for a Midas.
Alright, I picked up this on.
Bro, this Death Prophet is having a really hard time, man. He's playing with one of the most highest movement speed carry and support at the same time. That's not really what you want to do.
Yeah, your Spirit Siphon will eventually get cancelled when you try to chase under this one. Like, you know, okay, Puzzle looking for a TP at the mid over here, where Moon at the mid kind of super low. Made sure to use of the wave at the right time when he gave up, when he got some chakra here. And thanks to that, Riser, he would go down with several right clicks for the puzzle. Looking for a combination of chain lock, but not gonna be happen. Oh, Zia. He might even go down if puzzle give him some chakra and oh my god! Momo, what have you done? Yeah. Okay. That's not even a calculation.
That's something I did not expect. Nor anyone
He's got too excited and tried to kill another guy, I guess. Like the ZL was too low as well, so we wanted to. I need more base damage. Here comes the power, and it's gone down just like that.
Dire should look to their middle tower.
Oh, these guys, they know that they are on the hot seat, Team Cullies, so they're just running around the map and getting all those pickups.
Oh,
nice
nice TP cancel from the Hatch and 6 who just tried to charge near the mid lane creeps over, but still, after all of that work, no chance still got a survive to this one, Rise with the rotation.
And that's quick thinking coming out from Bara. It's a beautiful cancel. Howard not have enough damage to bring the Dark Bullet down. Whatever the situation is, looking at the last hits, right now we see two cores from the side of Team Randoms on top. We have Weaver with 52 CS and also a Morphling with 52 CS. And
Bro. It seems the Alchemist is actually gonna be that offlane Alchemist. Look at his Q, no? He queuing for an Agnum Scepter. But before that, at the top, Puzzle's gonna get caught up by the ZL's good rotation, and he'll go down thanks to the help that he can beat it base damage. Actually, Navy, he's gonna dive onto this tier 1 tower at the top, but you can he's not gonna die for this so far. Oh, nice! Stuns coming from the ZL, even popping was very fair, but is he gonna die? Yeah, there's a Shukichi coming up, and we can actually kill on his DP once again as well. Negi looking for Asar, but a freaking creep came up, but never mind. Alchemist at the bottom near the jungle. I'm not sure what he was doing over here, dude.
That's a casual Alchemist trying to pull creeps into NC and Acid Spray. But
and it's this casual Negi diving into this theater tower.
Yep, just doing Negi things.
Radiant should look to their middle
Bara it's gonna get slow, but yes, it's bulldozer, so that solar is it solar flare? Oh, okay, it's a solar bind. Again, get escape from the solar bind, but never mind. Moon is with the rotation. Make sure I get a kill on this Hutchin 6 Bara. And with that, the 10-minute mark, with the help of the siege, where would look up for this tier 1 tower at the bottom, but Team Radiant with the several TPs coming up over here, you can beat it. Who still have his ult, Exorcism, or they're gonna look out for this fight over here. Yeah, even Negi is Puzzle is gonna get caught up as an initiative over here, and he will instantly get deleted by the Ricky over at the bottom. And Exorcism, the tower it's still gone down already, but 5-man TP coming up over here. Bara used up a chop, no chance, and I get caught up, and he's on a TP. Never mind, the Firefly is there with the damage. Negi.
He placed a ward, never mind. I thought it was an observer. Okay, but he didn't take out the courier, so they know this viewer is sticking around. I was just surprised that Team Cullies were actually going to fight that. I mean, Ricky he has a big Battle Fury, nice, but it's a naked Battle Fury rush.
Is it that bad? Oh, before that, the mate is gonna get lassoed, Alchemist, but do they have enough follows? SSX do making a charge, but never mind, he already popped up his ult, so it's not gonna be helpful either. So yeah, what about the Battle Fury, bro?
Is under attack.
I think it's probably because of the laning phase. They can't really do much with Dark Willow and Alchemist. So he kind of exploited that factor that he's not going to be contested in farm. Just rushed out naked Battle Fury. And once he hit the timing perfect. Actually more than perfect. It's usually around 12 to 13 minutes, but he has it at 11th minute. And now he can aramse just farm up a bit, get his other items in 2x the rate that he usually gets. But
Like Ricky players used to get Aghanim Scepter after this Battle Fury rushed up, you know. But after this patch, the Aghanim Scepter for the Ricky is kind of quite nerfed. Like you'll be like getting the extra duration with the tricks of trade, right? But it's not gonna be there anymore. So is that why he's gonna skip onto the Aghanim Scepter and go for Mana Style as the next item?
probably he just wants to deal more damage in fights, right? And Manta really kind of helps him do that. And also at the same time give a lot of other benefits like movement speed, damage and stuff, which kind of helps him farm faster. This is not a game where it's going to give them a huge win condition right after an axe pickup. He still needs a couple of more items because he's facing a Morphling, he's facing a Weaver and also a potential core alchemist, a carry core alchemist. It's almost a single carry on the team of Cullies, which is Ricky going up against 3 semi-carries, or even a hard carry for that matter, when they have a Morphling and a Weaver, or even an alchemist.
Okay, Morphling in the travels, which we haven't been expecting onto this pickup over here. But Zia looking for a rolling baller. Mindray has been committed, but this time can he TP back to the base? Nope, no chance at all for the no chance. But pass off. Looking for a kill over here with the eliminate. Has gonna get caught up onto this. Negi would make sure to get a kill on this bar for a while. He's chasing onto this one, but the backline and would make sure to get a kill on this puzzle. Still surviving. Not gonna die. And the lasso is backed up, right? So get a kill on this carry Weaver once again. But Morphling, what have you done? You rolled in towards the smoke, which been done by the Ricky over here. He morphed himself into a Earth Spirit when he is just level 12 and doesn't have the right items to do this combo.
I don't know, man. I just feel that randoms, they just want to throw it. I don't know. That's what I feel looking at these fights. I mean, if they don't have their game at what they expect in the first couple of minutes, I'm guessing it's going to be turning out bad for them. I mean, which actually, naturally does. Or it's probably because of how Team Cullies are punishing their heroes, like how it's supposed to be. I mean, they're doing justice to their draft. They are supposed to be aggressive because all these heroes should not be farming, and they have the right answers for the lineup which randoms have at the moment. And Team Cullies, they've been executing it really perfect. I love this. I just love the way how this Bara has been running around the map and actually starting all these fights, man. He's been a huge asset for this team. And the way he's been playing around is also really good. Right now, he's just going at them. But the first Agnes is also picked up.
Yep, for the Morphling, as usual. And maybe this is why you've been playing cocky so far, so good, Moon. But from now, they can work out with the combo which they've been looking for with this trap. Here we go. Dark Willow is here. But he's gonna morph into the Bara instead. See, trying to escape with a roll, but he's gonna get stand up. He's gonna silence us, but you can't beat it, doesn't. Okay, it was a level 1 silence which he already used DP over here, so he's still gonna survive. Terrace has already dropped it, but Zia is gonna get caught up by the smoke. However, he already used the Thanos who's getting back to the smoke, but it's gonna die for now. The fight still continuing. Rizel just now. He just now cancelled his TP. Okay, he doesn't have a blink dagger yet for Rizel. Okay, no one's gonna die for now.
That is really fortunate for that Morphling, bro. There was not another spell. If only Ricky was there 1 second earlier to that fight, that Morphling would have been dead water by now. However, Team Cullies, they know their spells are on cooldown. They smoke back to them.
Yep, looking for the jungle, but instantly noticed no chance for dropping down our Ramble Wings over here. And someone got rooted just like that. They know their exact position, and they're just gonna stay on their high ground at the triangle camp. Still Hatchin 6 patiently waiting for a charge target, but the other 4 people out there for the Cullies looking for the tier 2 tower at the top. Even part of the exorcism, which is not level 2 yet, so I'm not sure like how much damage they can really deal with this one. You can beat it. Okay, looking for action. Oh, no chance he's gonna get blasted up, and he's typically gonna get cancer at sunset. What a guy. And with that last right click, Rizel will claim that kill. Oh, wait, Weaver's gonna get shot. Are they gonna go into this Weaver with ZL? With the rolling bottom and has been dropped down, but has a 6. He's gonna do something alt and the Weaver carry would go down. Alchemist, you're not gonna do anything about this even if you're a carry player since you're playing the offlaner build right now. So, with that being said, even Gordon got killed somewhere by the Riser.
To their top tower. Dire's top tower is
Their patience level is so good, their coordination is on point. Usually teams fall off after a game won with such intensity, you know. However, Team Cullies coming back really strong. That weight from the Earth Spirit in order for the Bara to connect, and really unfortunate for Negi Weaver. He was digging up his I think he was using a trusty shovel at that point of time, so he had
Wait,
to...
what, really?
I'm not sure. I think something popped up. I think it was a trusty shovel usage. I'm not really sure. So he had to wait in that position for a second, which made this Earth Spirit's role really easy to connect. And Ricky was there. He got bashed out of the smoke screen, but immediately he got knocked right back in from Bara's ultimate. It looked really nice to watch that play. Team Randoms getting punished with all the greediness coming out, but Team Cullies, if they have to pull this out, they have to keep rolling at them.
Oh, nice transfer coming up from the Rizel with the help of the charge as well. The chain lock would continue. SSA has been popped up, but still Agent XC would make sure to go down before he pops up his ult.
It's the same move as we saw last game, man. Once they know that these guys are in control of the map, they want to keep this triangle away from the opposition team. They immediately walk on top of that high ground, get some sentries down, get some vision up probably, and also push the bottom lane tower. But anyways, Antidote, he wants to get this Morphling. He is in position, he's waiting for
But
this
he already noticed something is kind of bad over here. Instantly used up a strength attribute, and ZL still looking for another opportunity since even Bara coming from all the way from the bottom towards the top just to catch on this moon, but he already had vision. Instantly he's stunning out of this Bara here. Tried to use up the stun, but no, Moon would eventually get back a little. Magnetic has been popped up into the rest of the fight has been happening over, but Bara, he only wants to get a kill. This even no chance would go down on this dark floor, but Moon would make sure to get kill on this freaking and instantly morphed into one more Bara and going out of the Hassan who's been chasing for a while through this fight, and even Hassan 6 would go down.
And Negi with that DD coming into play, were playing big time. That was a much needed fight win for Team Randoms. It's going to put the course back into picture. But that DD, man, really fortunate for them to get some damage out. Because that's one thing they were lacking in team fights. With all the cores being a little underfarmed. Ricky fighting on one side of the map gets caught by this Morphling and goes down. Meanwhile, viewer DT on the other side is running the supports.
Under attack.
Does not really help Team Cullies to get together, man.
Finally finished up the Spirit West ZL, but just now Morphling got his meta style. They're going for the Roshan over here, using popping up this exorcism already. You can beat it. And seems like Team Random's kinda not noticed it yet, I guess.
And this is going to be a fast one. He did comment the exorcism for it as well. On the other hand, Erky is also dealing a lot of damage from his cloak and dagger. So it did get popped down 22 minutes. Cullies dealing with 1k net worth lead.
Oh,
However,
here we go. The
Randoms-
Dark Below combo from the Morphling. You can beat it just use exorcism and he's got instantly got deleted by the combo here. But man is at the perfect time for here. That's only gonna connect on the Weaver since he made sure to he's gonna use some timers at the last minute and moment, right? So he's gonna eventually get evaporated by a Morphling. The time on this guy ZL, the right legs are still doing, but instead possible smoke is gonna survive. With the X, he's gonna get caught up by the smoke over here. Morphling is not gonna show what he's gonna do, but ZL once again coming with the rolling ball, instead coming into the fight here, and it's a possible 6 or 8 kill on this Weaver who already gone down, and he's attributed to Moon Mesh to get a kill on the Alchemist has, but Moon instantly morphed into the Bara and with the help of the bullet just running away from this fight.
I need a minute. I need a minute from that fight, man. Bro, that is so nerve-wracking to watch. You know that Earth Spirit was supposed to die in that fight, but he actually rolled away and there were like so many... There was a viewer... Okay.
Here we go.
He's just going to get a taste of his own treatment, I guess.
And for that, Antidote looking for a kill under the puzzle measure to get a kill on this one. Almost got caught up by this mess. So Antidote, I'm not sure if that was for, but still, he's gonna get back. Sensei, but he's still in his Shadow Realm form. Though Moon using up all of his damage on top of the Ricky, but nothing's gonna connect. He made sure to use up the Trick of Trade at the right time.
Both the teams are playing really, really good over here, bro. This is some insane high-skill Dota we are watching.
Is under attack.
Like I said, the last gank Earth Spirit is supposed to be taken off. However, he rolls away out of range from all the heroes. He pops up a smoke, dodging an adaptive strike. I mean, a couple of last hit from Morphling's Shadow Limb shot, and he rolls back in and helps taking down this Alchemist. Stuff like that. Okay, they're not.
Oh, yeah, this time, this is the right area you're really gonna go on. Dark will have gone down, and thanks to that Moon, he already morphed into the Dark will, it seems, so he has some duo, some pressure, but at the back, is we're gonna get instantly get desolated by this batter who tried to go on and jump on, but Andor is kind of super low. Moon looking for a kill, at least onto the Ricky, but the way from not taking a connect, but there is a tower range with the detection on this guy, and Ricky would go down either way, but right at the back, gonna see that he would go down. Foreman already gone. Moon, he's only alone. He's kind of alone, and he would probably go, but at least he would take at least authentic along with them. Or you can believe, even he's kind of this guy. He's got caught up under this vessel as who has he had, but the silence is coming up with the you can beat it. But this time he can't survive under this. They lost their core, but they almost lost I think they lost all 5 of them for the team random. Yeah, it's a complete wipeout, right?
Yes, it's a 5-man team. Bro, like for a second I thought Morphling was really gonna pull out an insane he did play very well in that fight, keeping his calm and taking out a couple of heroes. Whatever the fight went into, he did make sure he took out the Ricky, which is really good. But at the same time, getting those kills made him get faster to his ethereal also, which he has picked up at the moment, and next is queued up for BKB. With this ethereal, it's going to be even more fast in taking down the heroes from Team Cullies. They have to be super careful.
Looking for a roll onto the puzzle where the triangle cam who just wanted to be peacefully get this reward out here, but SN6 and ZL not gonna let that happen.
Hi
talking about
guys.
being
Sorry,
both
bro.
being punished a lot.
Yes.
Yes,
Quick giveaway
Mr.
announcement. Giveaway number 2. This is for Collector's Cash Grim set. The question for this one is, which teams were undefeated in the group stage of Valentine season? There were two teams, one in Group A and Group B, that went undefeated in the group stage. What are the names of these two teams? Drop your answers in YouTube chat and we will select a winner from there.
Okay, the pass, but they got a DD over here at the bottom. I wonder if Ricky would come and pick it up. I mean, he finished up with Aghanim Scepter, which is quite nice for the antidote. And
yeah,
with
they're really stepping up in game 2 right here, bro. This Ricky he's been hitting his timings perfectly. At the same time, he's also joining fights, which is kind of unusual from most of my pubs, at least. Like once you have the battle fury up, all you have in mind is to just hit creeps and get one more item, and passively they just get sunk into it. But on the contrary, he's been in most of the fights. He knows that he plays a really important role in the ganks, because his smoke screen plays quite a counter for most of the heroes like KOTL, Dark Willow, Morphling mainly, and even Weaver for the instance. Yeah, all in all the heroes contributing really good. The game's been going quite fast, and the ganks happening are
a charge on top of the
Pretty
Negi
crazy.
once again. Do they have a lap? Oh yeah, there it is. Rise. Make sure to get a catch out of this guy. Even the stun has been committed, and there is a silence with them. Another follow-up to make sure to get a kill. This Negi for how many times? 5 times in a row with the same combo over here. But more, he respawned. He really is hungry to look for a kill over here. Rise, he is. I'm not sure like why he picked the DD. He could have get for this guy. Oh, Bara is gonna get almost punished out of this combo, but he had the bull to cow. Oh my god, nice stun coming up for the Z3 on top of the 3 over here near the triangle camp. Moon looking under the hill for this rise over here. Moon. He once again popped out. Now the Shadowman is back up, and even Ebrid is ready to go on to any target if he wants. But Ricky, he instantly dodged the combo with the help of the trick of the tape. But that's the rise has been dropped down, and the person has been got punished by the rise over here. Oh yes, almost dead. But the use of a nice timing, but the rolling ball not gonna connect on this monster at the right time. Right now though, is it XC? He tried to use up a stun, but not gonna cut the ZLA. He got stunned instead. But Negi is coming back to the fight over here, just a respawn. And they just gone away. The next fight over here.
How did Morphling get dueled over there, bro? Like, who has a Yule? Okay, the Bat Rider. But that was
really
a clutch Lotus Orb coming out from Death Prophet, man. And also, the way they're saving each other and looking out for the other heroes during fights is mind-boggling. I mean, that's the only answer when it comes to playing against high-skill teams such as randoms themselves. You cannot just focus on the enemy heroes and try to, like, pick them off or get them knocked out of the gank. But if you keep saving your allies, it's going to be an elongated fight. If you support your support, he's going to support you back. Right. So, Earth Spirit, it's a very crucial hero again, right? All of his spells matter a bit.
I mean, we've been talking about this trap, like just like Kiriwaka was talking about, like the 3 silence pills the Cullies have been having, and they are not like going all on top of the Morphling, but instead they have been using everything on Negi, who's been playing this carry, and he's been really having a hard time dealing with his lasso combos and all, like he really needs a Lincoln if you need to dodge down onto that one, but like Bat Rider, he does have some unit target item to cancel the Lincoln even if he makes one though, but not sure what he's really gonna do anything about this.
It's
And yeah,
really hard
they have a
for,
Bara also.
yeah, true that. It's really hard for Negi to go down the lane as a support right now, right? Because after the drafting phase, or actually when the game started, we did see that Negi was playing the safe lane Weaver. Probably I thought it was to dodge the Alchemist safe lane. I mean, the carry Alchemist to be not playing the DP lane and playing against Ricky lane, which would be much easier for them, as you had mentioned. But actually, they did switch roles also, making the Weaver carry and Alchemist off lane. So if he goes back to getting an Agnums for this morphing, I feel the whole picture is basically they fell for the trap which is set up by Cullies, right? They did have an option to opt out of it, but they're like, nah, chuck it, we're just gonna play as it is, and we're gonna make this morphling a monster at one point of the time. So the early game aggression was the punishment expected from the draft from Cullies. However, what we are witnessing right now is the confidence which they had during the draft from Team Randoms.
Well, both of the teams are really having it, but this tier 2 tower as a made for Team Tire, it's been holding out for a while, like constantly 4 fights almost done, but you know, the Cullies, they still couldn't take this tower at all. Like, most of the time, the only building damage is with the help of the exorcism. They go for a team fight, they pops it out, and it just runs out before the team fight even ends, you know. So they're still having trouble on taking this tower.
More or less, they just want to play around. They just want to win fights. Like, if you win fights and there are no enemy heroes, it's easier to take down towers or any other objectives for that matter. I mean, couple of more items on this Ricky is going to be dealing a lot of damage. He's almost level 20 right now. I believe he's going to opt for the plus blink strike cast range, which can work wonders against this Morphling. He's going to be jumping in and out of fights and also able to easily reach him out. Is opting for an Deadless also. A clutch blinking to silence. If at all this Morphling is caught out of position without his morph on, a fancy crit will take him down definitely in a couple of seconds. He does not have anything. Even a Manta pop, he has a Fury, it's gonna cleave out of that illusions, bro.
Like this Morphling, he constantly tried to nuke down the Ricky in most of the fights or at the last fight, but he constantly used his tricks of the trade whenever he gets E-Blade or whenever he gets caught up. Even if he gets loaded, he will instantly use up his Manta style also. And this guy, he almost never got caught up in the fight at all, but he still died, I think, last time. Did he die?
Yeah, but, I don't think so. I mean, that's the beauty of a full-fledged carry, right? He himself is a insane Morphling player. Antidote. I kind of learned that from a game of ours, where we gave them Merchek and Morphling, and they just wrecked once they hit their timings and items. So he knows all the plays that you can make with a Morphling, right? Because he is a player himself. So that's the reason he opted for a Manta and not an early axe, I guess, to dispel or even to dodge most of the projectiles coming out from Team Randoms, especially this Dark Willow, man. Most of his spells are really, really single target annoying spells, or even the Bramble base. Simple dispel will work wonders, and it also unlocks the hero, right? Ricky. He's one of those heroes who cannot be caught very easily, and Manta helps him even further.
Just a crystal, he can start counting out this crit damage on top of the Morphling. So Ricky, let's see how this is gonna really work out for him. Even he picked up this thing, Mind Breaker, which will silence him for a moment, which will get him off guard. Okay. Just gonna have fun with our illusion over here. Look at his movement speed now with the travel and windlays.
Yeah, he also has the Elven tuning, which is gonna boost up the movement speed percentile wise.
Oh yes. The Roshan gonna respond in another 30 seconds, and I really hope like Team Taya would look for another fight before the Roshan respawns, I guess. Okay. Exorcism is up, but he might wait for the 11th exorcism. You can beat it
Bottom tower is under
before he pops it out for the next time.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They,
And Team Cullies are almost up into their item timings. So looking at this Bara, he's very close to the Dagna setter. Does he have his third item? I just see one of it. Probably. Yeah, he's completed his Agnum Scepter.
Wait, what is this gonna do now?
It's gonna reduce cooldown and increase the speed, right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. And with that, they will be do a 4-man smoke play over here. He doesn't need a smoke, so he's just gonna beat the Jibai Tar. Has that been beaten? Okay, never mind. Okay, they're gonna spot onto this Negi over here, instantly charging. He had the Shuguchi movement speed as well, but going back towards Moon. It's a Palazzo, but they're not gonna get caught up, stunned. But he instantly passes his Bulldoze, who morphed into the bar. Really well played the Moon. But is he's gonna get stunned at the backlines over here and gonna get punished. Thanks to the help of the Negi, who's still surviving under this puzzle, almost dead. And he's gonna get caught up into this Ebla comp. But he's still on a 10 more for here, so there's not gonna be enough damage. But there is a stun coming out of the and with the morphling, charging under the Thatch and 6 as well. Does he have one more charge? He can do it if he want to use it, and he will survive with that charge. Only ZL would go down into this fight.
Man, such clutch bramble mazes coming out from no chance. Nearly saving this Morphling's life at least twice in that fight, man. Bat Rider caught him, but while he was pulling him back, he got caught in the bramble maze. Bot lane, Baragusta.
They had vision all along. Huh? Oh, okay, now only they placed it.
Yes, like
Wait, what?
that Morphling actually got caught
Bottom tower is
by the Bat Rider, but while he was coming back, he got stuck in the bramble maze.
Okay. I don't even understand how they got the vision to kill that Bara over at the bottom, since that was a Radiant Sword instead. But Ram is gonna get caught over here. Mon is really hungry to kill this Raptor with the help of the Shadow, but he's gonna get Lasso over here on top of smoke. And Caesar doesn't become his gonna take out the terror is not right on the mug. Mission to get at least 2 to 3 opponents. Even if he's gonna get caught up and he's like, but he has no escape from this stand over here. But instead, Nochan would try to survive. Rise will try to cut off his TB, but yeah, the Shadow Realm form. Okay,
That is really. Yes, he has to be a little bit more careful about the heroes, man. They have 3 silences, not just 1, not 2, they have 3.
Bro, my god, Rise, he, like, the Kotal, he used up a force, but still got cancelled by this flame break when he used up the force of the right time, and so he couldn't get forced up, you know.
Understood.
Yeah, that's not even quite explainable, but okay. Finally, this tier 2 tower gonna go down at the mid, I guess. His Morphling is still not gonna be up for another 30 seconds, but Ricky, he wanna go on top of Negi over here, but he's gonna get forced up into another route of the Bramble Maze who try. But Riser, is his lasso up? Oh my god, he's gonna get caught up with all of the stain like which has been done by the HRXC over there. And thanks to that death, they gonna get back and respect this Morphling's respawn. Roshan is up.
Yep, Cullies do know it's up. Bara just pinged it out as well. Earth Spirit also has picked up his BKB. Is he gonna throw the Philosopher's Stone back to Bara, or is he? No, he's just gonna keep it till he farms his Agnum Shard as well. Any which ways, like now, going to be interesting what the other cores are going to pick up. We just see that Invoker, most of them are just opting for that BKB. Right now we have Weaver going for that BKB. On the other side we have Earth Spirit has gotten his BKB.
Bruh, Ricky queued up for a freaking Octarine core. What the hell?
It is pretty casual. It works wonders actually, and now with the cooldown reduction, and
Quick
also
smoke
probably
coming up from the diet, but immediately got broke by Hassan who's using everything and he's got and made sure to kill the person instead. But Hassan said he would still die for a cause. Now ZL, possible BKB trying to go under the back as Negi. You're gonna get caught up, but Anidor with the help of the trickster trap on top of him, trying to make sure to help. But DP, who you thought of his exorcism at the back line, Moon, make sure to kill this guy instead. But the look at this moment, they're coming up Moon with the charge. But DP, he instead buys back, coming back to the fight was ZL, got stabbed by the Moon, but Moon is gonna get last, might even die free. Oh, he's gonna die under this one. ZL with the Morphling, they're trying to come back to the fight over here, but Zai even died for this, and he doesn't mention getting this Dark Wheel, but Weaver still surviving on top of all of this mess over here. And he would TP back to the base.
That's a bit of overextension, I believe, from the Morphling. He did charge that bat raid. I was wondering how he got vision. Probably he got vision once he used sticky napalm, and immediately he got charged. But he did fall back from the wave. Probably opted for taking this rush down.
Really having a hard time.
Not sure, man.
Without that exercise.
They just wanted to, like fight, I guess. They were really tired of losing a few fights at the early stage of the game. But right now, Ricky is really strong. Like he's hit level 25 after that gank. He has gone for that -4 seconds of tricks of the trade. He's going for that Aether Lens. Okay, casually he just gets a basher. Now that he sees a lot of BKBs, I guess he's going for that Abyssal Blade instead.
Negi with the DD room, is he gonna go on the second bit? No, he's gonna go on the TP fun. Like, like the puzzle, he waited till the 35th minute mark and he bought the gem for the first time to fight against this Ricky, and it immediately got taken down by the team Cullies. Just like that, and now he's gonna wait for another 10 more minutes for the next gem up here. Is it 10 more minutes for the next? Not sure.
I'm not sure, but I know how it feels to drop a gem right after we buy it, man. Especially especially when you have an Invis hero in your team.
Oh no, this is a... Oh my god, Dolphin instantly getting deleted by the Daedalus damage. But Weaver, he instantly possible was being trying to get a little back out of this fight, so down one. Give a shit about this thing. He almost got deleted with the tricks of the trade if he managed to land out of this fight. Almost.
Oh, he knew that Ricky was gonna go for that play. If it was anyone else, I'm pretty sure he would have just TP'd inside those trees and gotten down the tricks of the trade, man. All in all, the players are still dishing it out, like they're not falling for making any of the mistakes even at this point of the time. We saw how many fights has been happening around the map and how Team Cullies have been dominating in most of them, but still Team Randoms not showing a little bit of weakness in any of the fights taken so far. Always as certain as it is, Morphling, even though he's being countered by most of the heroes, facing against multiple silences from all these heroes, he's still showing that confidence in fights, right? Like, he does not want to be depicting weakness. If at all he does show that he's scared, I'm pretty sure Cullies are just gonna stomp over the whole team.
Like at this moment, most of their team random doesn't have a buyback if they try to force up a fight. Since the team Cullies have an Aegis, they can really force up a fight right now.
Yeah, at the same time they can also make use or advantage of it and just get more map control and farm out of the map, right? So since he has Basher picked up, he would eventually want to get the Abyssal Blade running as well. Oh man, our Bat Raider, he needs to get something for this Bramble, man. Okay, he's been
He's gonna cancel the Dark Widow's TP as well. He's just gonna try for a cause, giving some information for the team randoms. And with that, Negi looking for the triangle camp, looking for some another information, but still thinking about like this Ricky is still missing around for them since they lost the freaking gem. Yeah, super scared to go even into their own territory. And the Hex has been picked up, but they can't beat his DP.
I don't know, bro. Like, I'm not sure. Is there a second Agnum given in the team? No, right? There is no second Agnum found by this Alchemist. So the Alchemist just gave one Agnum Scepter for the Morphling. Probably should have just farmed another one instead of this Lotus Orb that is going down and given it to either the Weaver or the KOTL.
The mid used up a trick of trade, but since they didn't have the detection, they couldn't use the damage onto this Weaver. But Z initially possibly got caught up by the Eve account. But now the damage is coming on top of all three of them. Heavy is getting dead, and he like see, come on, this is a breaking offline Alchemist we are talking about. Of course, he's gonna die as well into this fight. But Morphling trying to look up for a killer to this hand, who still have his age, is just gonna go down for now. But at 6. Looking for instant blink and going onto the back, like instantly killing onto this North and Dark Widow, who's gonna keep on running onto this one. But first positive scepter, but the lasso nicely connecting onto this Morphling. This could be even the game since their Morphling don't have the next buyback. Team Cullies, they almost have done it, and they're just waiting for that sweet word from the team random. But since they don't have the exorcism, he's gonna chip onto this tier 3 and Drax at the mid for now.
That's looking really dire for team randoms.
And they won this game already. Hassan picked up a Desolator, Nizel picking up a Necronomicon, and let's get this one done already and go for the game 3. And just like that, they tapped it up. Team randoms.
Eta KK.
Alright guys, Team Cullies is saying MMR is just a number in game 2. I guess we're gonna see a lot more action coming your way. Cullies versus Random game 3 coming up soon. Till then, enjoy some beautiful transition videos. Alright, boys and girls, welcome back to this game 3 of Randoms versus Cullies. Randoms. Oh, yeah. Game 3 of Randoms versus Cullies. Each team has won one match of this BO3. Also, for our last giveaway, the question was which teams had finished top of the group in the group stages, or which teams went undefeated in the group stages. And the answer was Team No Name for Group A and Team Cullies for Group B. The winner of that giveaway is Arvind Kasi from YouTube. So Arvind Kasi, please message us on Instagram and collect your Collector's Cash Grim set.
10 seconds remain.
Alright boys, getting into the draft for game 3. We
5
have,
seconds
again,
remain.
Cullies banning out the Undying and Monkey King after game 1. They don't want any more repeats of that. And Randoms this time banning out the Nyx and the Void Spirit. So I guess they're letting the puck through this time, right?
Yep, definitely. Maybe they're thinking about picking up a hero or puck for themselves because. Okay, never mind. Cullies are not gonna miss out the opportunity on picking up puck for themselves.
Yeah, no, the Nyx also gets banned. They're like, no, we're not letting this happen again. And also the Bara pickup.
This is a perfect Rubik game. Yeah.
I guess they really
Yeah,
like
it's,
this Bara
easy.
from last time.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said they really like how they played their Bara in the last game. They really felt the 17% working in their favor.
Yeah, man, that first hit bash during that mid TP, I'm pretty sure No Chance would have taken his hands off his keyboard. But right now around Randoms, I believe they know how Cullies have, let's say, molded their playstyle into. They started off their game 1 with, like a general casual, like laid off drafts, getting Wraith King, getting Earth Spirit, Mirana, Tiny, and all those heroes.
Mm-hmm.
But the Randoms answer like, guys, this is not the speed which we want to play this game. Okay, this is upper bracket, inner bracket finals, and we're gonna not let you hit the timings at all. Cullies was like, okay, that's fine. Let's switch things up. They switched up gears. They answered it powerful right at them, bro. That second game, they delivered. They showed Randoms that whatever they played or had a victory over them in the previous round, it wasn't luck. It wasn't. They kind of give me the OG feels,
Yeah, and I think, like, after watching game 1, you might think, oh my god, there's such a big difference in, like, skill and stuff. The score is 34 to, like, 10. Like, there's no signs of, like, any chance of victory for Cullies in that game. But game 2, they really showed them what's up. And I think it just goes to show that, the impact that the draft can have in a game, even of teams that are, like, equally skilled, is just so different, dude. So I guess really focusing more on this draft phase can really affect their outcome.
100%. Right now, however, Randoms, they are ready for their game style, bro. They opened up with the Spirit Breaker and Insta they picked off a Mars. Mars really good at dealing with heroes which like to play around the lanes or map themselves. It kind of limits the fight or concentrates the battle to happen in the arena. And helps the teammates also to limit all their spells into that close space.
What is the interaction between Bara, Charge, and Arena, dude? Does he charge through the arena wall, or does it, like, hold him off?
I think it holds him out of the arena because only magic immune heroes can pass through arena, right?
Okay. And an Aquad and ban coming out from Randoms in the group stage. that Cullies Aquarin pick is what won them that game. So I guess randoms now wanting to deal with something
10
like that again.
seconds remain.
Just opting to pick it out. Jakiro, a nice pickup from
5
randoms. Really good at
seconds
dealing with
remain.
that puck phase shift, right? And also a good combo with the Maz. Like that AoE damage into the Maz arena is really nice.
Dyer's turn to pick.
And it's also hard for a Bara puck, and now that Earth Spirit is picked up, it's hard to fight into an arena. And now on top, to top it all off, we also have a nice path and macro player in the fights, which is quite annoying to deal with. You'll have to keep moving around in fights, which can be a little bit of distraction on getting on the target's head and nuking them down, right? So, as we mentioned, they're ready for the playstyle. They're picking up heroes as such. I'm just curious on what kind of a carry they would be settling down to.
Yeah, and really interesting Earth Spirit pickup. Do you think this is... do you know the interaction again between Earth Spirit roll and Maz Arena? Can you roll out of the arena?
I'm pretty sure you cannot roll out of the arena because you'll get pushed back by the soldiers. However, I'm not really sure about getting in from
I think
the
a lot
outside
of questions are going to be answered for us this game for these interactions.
as well.
But
Dude,
yeah.
we have like 7 carries, right? Banned in the second phase.
Tidehunter.
But still, somehow randoms, they get a really good broken ass carry, which is Phantom Assassin. Pretty doubtful how she's gonna get her farm with all the fights going on in the game. I mean, Cullies, they've set their tempo back where randoms have been playing in game 1, right? Or even higher than game 1's phase. Game 1 was just finished a little earlier because of the complete outdraft. However, second game, it was kind of an okay draft from Team Randoms. They could have pulled it off definitely. However, what the kind of roles they had adopted from the Weaver and Alchemist, I believe it kind of fell off and did not provide any contribution to the game as such.
Yeah, I feel like they went in with a particular strategy in mind, but weren't like able to execute it completely to,
10 seconds
what they had
remain.
imagined. And I feel like that's when they had to start like adapting to what they were doing, and the Alk had to like he couldn't like get in another Ags for like a Weaver or something, and he had to like start getting items for himself.
I was actually
Dyer must choose.
expecting a second axe coming from the Alchemist man, but he kind of disappointed me from not giving it to even a casual axe for the keep. KOTL would have created a huge ruckus in fights. That Willow against this Spirit Breaker, Earth Spirit, even that Ricky. There are not many tower hitters. That was one of the main disadvantages of Cullies' lineup last game. The KOTL lags would have done a huge difference. However, they still had a lot of other stuff to work on. Hopefully, randoms would have gotten the answer what they were looking for, and a Timber Saw mid against the puck.
So do you think they'll put the Timber mid, or do you think they can rotate the Mars mid and put Timber off? Because Timber is really good against the Tide and the Drow, right, in lane. And seeing 3 strength heroes against the Timber, like that's like Timber dream, right?
It's kind of okay-ish considering that most of the strength heroes are supports. So killing them wouldn't it may be a bit of an advantage. However, they're gonna throw all the spells any which ways in the fight. It's just gonna be a charge, and he's gonna run out. And Earth Spirit is gonna roll in ulti off and use a couple of spells. If in the case of Tidehunter, he might be a little bit happy because any which ways all these heroes, they're gonna throw out the spells before they die. However, if it was a carry or a mid lane who's a strength hero, they have to do much more than any of the roles which are right now.
Yeah. I also really like this draw pickup, dude. Like, we're gonna see some old school like coil into gust breaks. Dude, so hype. I love these Cullies drafts, dude. I feel like all their drafts revolve around so much like team play.
Another triumph.
Alright guys, just doing a quick team introduction again. We have Zeal on the Earth Spirit once again. We have Rizal on the mid puck this time. We have You Can't Beat It on the Tide Hunter, HN6 on his Bara once again, and Antidote on the Drow Ranger this time. Meanwhile, for randoms, Negi is on the offlane Mars. We have No Chance on the Rubik once more. Pasol on a Jakiro. Moon on the mid Timbersaw, and Zerexy on his safe lane PA.
I think this game they just want to lay off the pressure from Moon man. He had a really tough or rough game game 2. So he's like, okay guys, I'm just gonna tank or get some more attention. However, you guys are going to do the heavy lifting. So we have a signature hero on ZXE. His PA is really strong. His timings are going to be probably around the same timings as the Ricky last game. I'm not sure if he's going to opt for a naked Battle Fury since he's going to face off this Tide Hunter. However,
And now,
hopefully he gets his items right.
HN6 fighting for the rune here, walking in Negi and Pasol. They are gonna get some harass damage onto him, but they don't look like they want to commit for this. Pasol getting in some more harass, and just gonna lay off HN6 at half HP, walking back towards bottom lane.
I'm just going to quickly pull down this last hits and deny stab, and I'm going to look back at it after 1 or 2 minutes. And if at all this Timbersaw is having more CS than the puck, I'm gonna bet on randoms, man.
Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, No Chance and HN6 trading a lot of blows. HN6 counting on his 17% to try and get some hits in. He is gonna pop a salve quickly and then come back to trading once again, I suppose. Mid lane going even so far, 4-0 to each the puck and the timber.
4-1 for that man. I think probably this puck will have an edge over this Timbersaw once he gets more levels into his orb. Like the damage is going to help him stay out of range on the Timbersaw's whirling death, right? So that's the main source of damage for this Timbersaw, even for the creeping or harassing this puck after. So a couple of more minutes, the puck should be doing good. Meanwhile, top lane they did block off the hard camps, so it's Zeal hasn't really noticed this. However, he is more focused on harassing or zoning out this Jakiro. Phantom Assassin also leading the CS charts. She's like 10 in 1. However, on the other side of the map, Dro is also doing okay-ish. It's kind of an annoying lane, bro. Mars and Rubik. Oh wait, did he just charge a creep camp in order to pull? Oh, and he did pull a HN6 man, making plays with this Spirit Breaker 5.
Denied.
Oh, top lane, the ward does get de-warded. So the large camp is out to spawn. Is Jakiro going to body block it? No, he's just gonna opt to... Wait, both the supports block off each camp, denying the stack as well.
Dude, I am loving these support wars, dude. He's like, you're trying to stack, I'll block. He's like, you're blocking mine, I'll block yours. It's so good to watch.
It's just denying both of their plays at the same time. But on a longer run, I probably think it would have been better to zone off this Jakiro to not block the camp and just let the other camp stack, I guess. Because if at all it does get stacked, and if the large camp does get spawned, the offlaner gets both the options, either to pull out the camp to the lane or contest the pull from the other side. However, Zeal, he's kind of out of position, but does not have any more lockdown from this ZXC. But this Tide Hunter, he's feeling a little bit tanky. He has that bracer up, but stifling that, the physical damage coming out, takes down this Tide Hunter on top. First blood to PA. Talk about timings now.
Dude, what do you think about this band of elves can pick up by the PA?
Is it maybe because of more armor against the gush and physical damage of Anchor Smash, I guess? Some 8k level thinking's coming from ZXC. I think it will be useful for upcoming future aspiring carries.
I think I know
Couple
a
of
few.
people who we know. I mean, such. Oh, Razel is on top. He's here to contest the bounty role. PA, he did not expect Puck to be casually coming out. Oh, Jakiro stays out of this gank, helping her to blink. However, Razel has his orb, but has no more vision on this PA. ZXC cuts through the trees. He's fallen really low, 50 HP. Oh, he walks back to the lane. That last minute orb could have got in vision of that PA, but PA, both the cores making some advanced plays and reacting to and predicting those advanced plays and making super advanced plays. KD, I'm not able to keep up with this game, man. I think I should just go back to my rank games and play with my noobs, you know.
I don't know about you, dude. I'm learning everything memorized to repeat.
Bro, you know, worst part of watching all these things, you try to interpret in your game, but then it's not gonna work, bro.
Meanwhile, bottom lane, no chance of Negi trying to get a kill on Antidote. They spear him to his own T1 tower, but a beautiful rotation from HN6 with his DD rune to turn the tide down to no chances.
I mean, that's a casual Spirit Breaker leaving the lane to scout rune and then coming back to the lane in 10 seconds. And nobody can do that. No other hero can do that except if they have a TP, that is.
Yeah, he TP'd middle, refill the Puck's bottle, and then charge back bottom. Like, just so much efficiency in their plays, dude. I love it.
Anyways, ways, mid lane is completely abandoned, I guess. I mean, after that rotation on top, Puck had to go back to the base and get his HP back. Oh, 2 spells, this Timbersaw almost fell down to half HP. He has a Ring of Health, however, he does not have, I mean, Hood. Oh, Earth Spirit stun just misses off the mark. 1 inch miss, however, the damage from all the 3 heroes, especially this Draw Ranger hitting 6, takes down that Mars who's showing his back to a Draw Ranger.
Thanks.
Dude, you know, even last game, this kind of same interaction happened where the Alchemist had to turn or show his back to a Ricky and TP out, and he eventually got taken out by the time he could TP out, you know. Somehow the other Antidote is playing hero. If the opponent heroes turn their back, they're gonna die. Oh, bot lane, they're trying to go on this draw. He's falling low. Tide Hunter rotates down. Rubik have no options to escape out of that situation, goes down to the Gush. Meanwhile, Puck is in mid. Timbersaw is being charged. He's really fast. 590 ms without a boot. Timbersaw gets coiled down. Is he going to stay out of the range? No, he walks back in and makes sure he does not get coil damage. However, he's falling really low. Does not have the hood. 2 more seconds for this orb to come out on this Puck. Oh, make sure he does not dodge that. Questionable KD, like Timbersaw is playing against the Puck. Mostly you should be having, you know, a raindrop or at least a casual cloak to negate most of the damage coming out from Puck, right?
So actually earlier when the Puck TP in mid, and you remember you said 2 spells he's half HP. At that time he had his courier coming out and the Puck jumped forward and killed the courier. So that's why his hood was actually so delayed. And now
Oh, so he did have the hood. Okay.
Yeah, he had it really early too, but then the Puck killed the courier, so then... Meanwhile, bottom lane, Moon just diving, Antidote under the tower, Pasol with the Ice Path to cancel Antidote's TP. And he's just gonna clear up the Drow. These like lane swaps coming out from randoms, and you know, every time they do a lane swap, they try to turn it into a kill. So we never see like static lanes. The lanes are always changing. PA has gone back top to farm.
It's that time of the game, right? When most of these heroes which will be dominant in the laning phase have to fall back and make rotations in order to adapt to the level. So right now, since this Drow has been killed bottom, she's not gonna go down anymore. And, pretty sure they're gonna be, most of the random heroes are going to be present at bottom and taking down the safe lane tower. Expecting that Cullies would like to make a trade on their own.
Dragon's bottom tower is no more. Have fortified their structure.
Both the teams taking down each other's or the opponent's safe lane tower opens up a bit of both the side of the map. Drow Ranger, I believe she's gonna play much more on the triangle side and also mid lane. Meanwhile, PA is going to settle down for the same as well, mid creeps and triangle.
Structures against
In a couple of minutes, both the offlaners are going to come mid, but Team Randoms, they are not given up yet. They're pressuring T2. Oh, Razel, he's going to TP into an Ice Path. However, it's a level 1 Ice Path, not going to matter much. Ravage is thrown down, Mars is in, Timber is also caught in. A lot of magical damage, Magnetize is also used, but a Stolen Ravage coming from no chance stops most of the engagements here, but Puck came back with a spell. She's running on Arcane Rune by Moon. Delivering those clutch damages, but Razel, he did not orb out. Maybe he will do now. Oh, nice dodge, but the Chakram is going to take the Puck down. He did not have any more spells to make any shenanigans out of that. Meanwhile, mid lane, Drow runs out of position, probably because of this Mars, and gets taken down.
Hello, I'm back. Did I miss something?
I like the way how they forced down a fight in bot lane, and I kind of felt a bit doubtful on how they started the fight. But Puck did TP into an Ice Path. Fortunate to him, it was level 2 Ice Path, did not get caught much.
Coming back with the team. Right, does have a coil if you want to use it, but they are not gonna look for another push with the soaring Buddha since it wasn't series, so he told his teammate to calm down with this moment for a while. Ravage still off cooldown for another 60 seconds. Moon. I mean, the whole team Radiant and team dies, so yeah, but this is solo coil. Spear is connected with the help of the but Puck not gonna connect. Oh, actually, Puck got evaporated already. I thought he was gonna crash for a while, but now my just with a low hit. But antidote, even he's gonna get caught by the backline sword, and there is a more with this aggressive team, but to get a kill on this carry as well. I should say, never mind, he's gonna get evaporators as well. And with these triple kill, Team Random will take this tier 1 tower as a made for now.
Radiant's middle tower.
I think Timbersaw is doing it, KD.
Radiant's top tower is in danger.
Something which I was maybe underestimating during the draft phase, actually when put into picture, most of the heroes that are making plays in the side of Team Cullies are being countered by just one hero. And fortunate for Team Randoms, Team Cullies also opted for a carry hero which needs space and also cannot contribute much to the fights at the early stages of the game. And even the laning phase did not go good as how it went for them in game 2. Because in game 2 it was 11-minute battle fury for Eriki, right? However, in this game it's Dragonlance and a struggling Drow.
But I guess that is also
So
an
stolen
advantage of like getting the last pick, right? Like they did last pick this Timbersaw.
Illusion.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
They did first pick a Marsh, bro.
Yep,
Radiant are scanning for
Mars, Ruby, Jackiro.
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower. The Dire
Okay, going with the more play over here.
for Radiant.
Team Dire, you even used up a scan over here. Just to make sure to find somebody who looks up for a rune, but antidote under the tier 1 tower protection for now, but Negi actually he's part of this spark over here, but he's gonna get cancelled the Ezreal jump, but you still need the blood and you're gonna be possible damage as well to get on top of the Jackiro over here, who's been keep on running in all of this fight, but antidote is gonna get caught. But once again, stolen damage coming up from the no chance. Ruby, make sure to use up and Negi. Even he's quite a super low over here. All 2 cores of about the damage coming up from the team as of the Willing Dead combo. Here we have, and here we go. Once again, the tank. It's not even tank when he has been dealing with the Timber Chick over here, and there we go. It's gonna be a 5-man wipe on the Team Cullies. Moon mode. Once again going with the triple kill over here in this fight.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Glyph is now active.
He's drilling through the earth, bro. I mean, he's just having the ball of his life. So right now, he's just chaining in and around. All that pure damage is making so much plays. And also at the same time, no chance with his clutch steals and the spell. He started off the fight actually catching that puck by a stolen charge, right? That puck, I'm 100% sure he did not expect a Rubik to be ramming him into a fight, into a stun, man. And also Savage steal.
Looking for another quick fight, just no respawn, and is he gonna die already with the DD? Make sure to get a kill on this guy as well, but Rubik eventually fall on as well as the backline, but Rise. Both codes are now respawned back to the fight, but they already got devastated into this one. But Negi still have his DD, and Eren has been out of only for the push-up 5 bar, and managed to get a kill under this as well. With his kills being taken out, Moon will try to go and look for an opportunity to get a kill out of the ZL. Blamed Spear, not gonna connect, but that is a block. You forgot this, but never mind. The Welling Dead made sure to kill this Earth Spirit as well. 7k lead going already for the Steam Runners in the 7-minute mark.
Radiant should look to their middle tower.
Haven't seen the PA at all for a while. Or maybe Cullies have. And they're going at her at bot lane.
Tower is in danger.
They were like, wait, how many times I go need to die? I mean, only from the team carries. Let me kill this player already. And just like the Bara with the vision on the charge, an instant DC coming up from the Timber.
Timber
If
does
he
not
gonna
have
die-
any TP. Mars does not have a TP. I think Rubik just TP top. probably there can be a support respawn TP from this Jakiro, and if at all he makes it in time and our PA survives, she can blink onto the Jakiro. But it all again lies on Antidote's RNG or Team Cullies' luck, which is in a very good spot today, considering we witnessed a lot of lucky plays favoring Team Cullies in Game 2. Do you think she's gonna make it, Katie? I don't know.
The PA? Probably not. I mean, there is a charge. No charge. But there's a.
It is a level 1 silence though, which is just going to be for 3 seconds.
Right, but now we need to see all the TPs that come in, right? I think we might be seeing a big
as
fight.
we mentioned,
There's a tired puck TPing in, but now randoms are also probably gonna TP here. I don't think they're gonna let their PA die, dude. And there is a T1 still standing, so.
Well, that's the part. Like this Timber and Mars, they do not have any TPs. Rubik just TP top, so they cannot respond for this. Only Jakiro can TP bot and help this PA. However, Team Cullies are committing really hard on this PA kill. So if at all they miss this PA kill, it's going to hurt a bit on Cullies' game.
I think PA survives, dude. I think Jakiro instant TP survives.
What? Instant TP? Hello there. Okay, never mind. PS down already.
Hello, Jakiro. If I was that PA, I would have started. He had so much time to think about it. Probably they just given up. I don't know, man.
Is this the part where you start pinging? you ping the Jakiras. No, I'm sure yes, they must have known you as that for sure. I think a really important thing about good teams is knowing when to cut your losses. Like, just because your P1 is gonna die doesn't mean you need to lose like 3 more heroes also, you know? He's gonna recover that farm pretty soon anyway, so I think sometimes it's a really heads up call to let him die and just continue doing what you're doing. Get your vision down on the other parts of the map and like cut your losses.
I don't know, man. I don't know what server you've been playing in. Usually in my games, it never happens.
Well, with that being a serious note, I'm gonna keep that in mind. Carry back. Okay, at the bottom, Moon with all of his damage. Negi would just come and KS this kill already and leave. Oh no! Oh no, the bull wave, did he took it? Oh no, the Timbersaw took the bull wave, he stole it from the park and would instantly tip him back. The bull whip, man, it's a nice item to whip, but Rise is gonna get caught up. Not gonna get caught up for now. Used up all at the right time, and Erina now made sure to catch him off the God War here. Nicely well played by the Negi. Stolen what? Stolen silence, oh yeah. That's gonna be really nice. Oh, at the top. I'm sorry, I mean at the bottom, ZL look for a rolling boulder stun, but he didn't close the gap between the PA, who was already in the blur effect.
What are we looking at? So we're looking at Desolator next queued for PA. Bara knows that he does not have any other cancels for the TP, just quickly TPs out. A Dro is going for a BKB into Skadi and SNY.
Stole his Illustrator Orb this time instead, since Notion doesn't have a Blink Dagger. I would assume that he might need some escape ability to stop it, so he would stole an Illustrator Orb right now. Okay, Team Cullies looking over the triangle whether is there anything to farm, but Timber, he already ate that pot and it just kinda seems so disappointed, or might even go to this Timber, I guess. Still thinking.
I just want to play this safe, man. They want to create space for their draw and make sure she has enough items to deal some damage in the next fight. So they're just dewarding their triangle, getting some vision around the top lane of the map. Meanwhile, sending
with the Invidor, with an orb, with some spell amplification damage, and there is a Chrysler who instantly will get popped up with the help of Moon Mode.
some clutch in his place coming out from Rubik. But at the same time, that nuke in 2 seconds got hurt.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yep. And with that being said, tier 2 tower is a stake for Team Cullies at the top. They might not use the glyph for this one, I guess. They're actually using it right now for the multi-shot. But I'm not sure if they would defend this one. Can't really. It's gone down.
It's
queuing.
hard for them.
Yeah. So PA queued for a BKB instead the Desolator for the extra damage. Like, he's still worried about the Ravage and the Puck's nuke damage, it seems, so yeah.
Oh, BKB is one of the game ending items, right? Like, you would like to pick that up when you know that you want to win a fight and when you're ready to join a fight. So PA, she knows that her team is doing well and she would just join the next fight and finish the game.
Basol? What? He casually walked past and broke all the smoke and still gonna stay under this fight. Arena has been dropped down, but anti-or he's gonna get caught up. Even the coil has been dropped down, but anti-or he's gonna get deleted by the HRX. He pops up his BKP, but now the Ravage has been once again the stone and Ravage coming up from the north end who still haven't used it up because he already knew the fight has already ended and now he gets up his pulling back to use up a perfect Ravage in the next fight. No chance.
Yep, as expected, they would want to end this game as soon as possible because they do not want to give any opportunities for this draw ranger to get any farm. Because if in case she gets a BKB, there is always a slight chance for her to deal damage, which is one of the main sources of damage for their team altogether. And the other fight, Razel, he was a little bit hesitant on orbing out or jaunting out of the fight. And also, fortunately, a crit landed on the last second dagger from PA. Securing the kill.
Alright. Right off the mark. The DD is there and they can casually go for the Roshan. Random.
Unlike the last game, we do not have we do not feel that kind of aggression from Team Cullies, right? Maybe because it depends on the hero choices they have opted for. They did go for Spirit Breaker and Earth Spirit again. However, yeah, he's just got a fallen, I guess. Nice ice path coming to stop that.
Yep. I mean, they still went Spirit Breaker and the Spirit for this game again, though. Okay, the mid, tried Bright, tried TP, but there's a user coming up from the team, but they would eventually get dead. But they really want this fight to happen, looking for a snatch war, but PA instead, he snatched as well. Stolen has been dropped. Only Yospi gonna get caught up onto this mess. But Bara, he bought back, came into the fight. He want to use up a stand just to make sure use of the EZX. But it's a Snow and Nether Strike. It's not gonna even bash the even if the Rubik uses it, but Puck, Riser, gonna get caught up by the ice part, and there we go. He's gonna die as well.
Yep. Team Randoms, they were ready for it, man. It's really hard to... I feel this Earth Spirit and Bara game right now. How can you even fight into an arena plus a mid Timbersaw who's beefed up all these items at the moment? He's level 22.
What antidote? He looking for a kill under this speed who's so powerful and the edge is gone just like really. Really? And even the Ravis has been talked about instant coming up from the Jackie of our Saul.
They don't have detection.
Trying to help him. Yeah, they don't have detection for the. Even they didn't expect for the glimmer to happen at the right time, and the telegraph has been dropped down. ZL might even die. Actually, not gonna die. Right? He respawned at the right time. Now he dropped down coil war. Yeah, but the arena is to save the moon mode coming up from the project attacks of the antidote roar who popped up with his BKB. Even Neki getting out of the fight with by popping up the BKB as well. Actually got critted, but not gonna die.
Oh, that was a really good arena from Mars. Saved his buddy's life over there. The PA and Timbersaw fell really low. That's what we were talking about, right? The BKB pickup from Dro. And Dro, all of a sudden, she feels really comfortable in contributing to the fights because none of the skills matter a lot. Okay, bot lane.
Bot lane, Parsol is gonna die since Rubik doesn't have that agony shot. But wait, is it gone? Okay, now he will die with Exos has been dropped down. But and his spells, so CD and even in BKB on the CD, but PA doesn't have any other follows to go on top of the door ranger over there. So, oh wait, what? Bara? Where are we going? Actually going towards the moon here, who's been chasing this Rysel far away, who even popped up with Essence ring already, and now just gonna interrupt him for a while so that Rysel can get out of this mess already. Even no chance TP for this one. Yule has been dropped down, has an 6. I think he's gonna die to help his mid laner for a while. Here we go.
So guys, there was a question in our YouTube chat from Inevan who said, how do Cullies have an answer for Moon? To which Creeden from YouTube chat has already given the answer. He said they can always call Sun.
Okay.
Just a quick shout out to our YouTube chat for keeping things engaging.
Creeden, you got us covered, bro. Yep. Thanks for that. Which has been doing for a while, Moon, since the start of the game. He's been doing this one thing that is, he's been running down onto the side and keeping him busy from all over the fight, and just like kills him doing that. So. And with this dazzle ladder pickup from the XC trying to rip through this tier 3 tower, but they used up a glyph. Gonna wait for a while and go to this again, but gonna charge up over here, has in 6, antidote pops up his BKB main ice has been dropped down over here, but now there comes the arena drop down, but antidote is gonna go out of this a little and use up a muddy shot, but no, Nick is still gonna survive. 18k lead going on. What? Oh my god, Buck is gonna get caught up out of this chain law coming up from this ice. That's so sad, man. Okay, one more second at the back line, just annoying the shit out of the everyone war here, but he's angry. They have a back protection right now, and they really wanna fight. And now, oh my god, that's just coil on top one, and no chance with that angry setup. He would stole stolen spell with a coil and used up a triple coil on top with 3 people over here, and the ice every damage macro has been dropped down, and these 3 people got caught up in the coil, and everyone is dead. Right, so just brought up into this fight. Not gonna do any damage on this Moon, who just gonna whip to himself, saying that I got 1 life with 3k health speed, do something about this, and instantly they are coming back to the fight with the instant buyback and instantly getting evaporated by the backlines of the team random here. But Antidote is gonna get used up work here. Negi, part of his BKB, looking for a time. And it possibly became a try to get this PF who overaction out of this and really help it, but no chance couldn't really help this PF, and he would even die for this as well. Now still looking for another kill here out of the puzzle, but Moon can he save his team? Oh yeah, no, you're gonna die out of this one, so I'm just gonna leave as you be, and just like that Moon will leave out of this fight as well. 3-man down.
They did find an opportunity on killing this Mars or the Timbersaw. However, I mean the Timbersaw, right? But that's when Negi helped in again, pulling down the Wrath by summoning his soldiers from Hell, I guess. Arena, yeah.
So Mars picked up a freaking scythe of wires just to make sure to kill this Zyxel once again so that they can end this game already. Negi, not gonna be any more patience anymore, you know. Okay, Park at the mid, actually showing up. What would you have done one freaking mistake and Negi would make sure to use up that Hex at the right time, and that would be a die back onto this Zyxel. Puck.
And that was a Hex reveal, right? I'm pretty sure he was not ready for it. At the same time, this Timbersaw, man, he's so fast with his POT and also that Bullwhip which got sponsored by Team Radiant. And also the SNY pickup. Once after he uses his Bullwhip, what MS is he getting into? Let's check. I mean, casually right now he has 462. Okay,
546, almost 550. Yes, maximum speed.
Yep, and the other hand, it's a 335 ms puck. Even the orb speed is slower than his movement speed, I guess. Really scary. Or I like the casual SNY pickup. Usually people would opt for Sanj and Kaya for all that spell damage coming out from his skill set. But I'm guessing the Bullwhip kind of gave him the motivation to pick up a Yasha item for the movement speed bonus. Right. Why not?
Wait a minute, they just gonna dive onto this Bara score here, much like what it was even doing there. But there we go.
I'm not sure why Arbara is not building or opting into his Agnum shard, because it does give them the break apply, right? Yeah, it's a 4-second break apply. It works really good against the Timber or the Mars or even PA for that matter. But he's still opting for his Agnum's build up.
Oh, instant hands coming up once again, but Ando is gonna get caught up in the mess. Yeah, who's gonna save him all? No one's gonna save him. He's still gonna get buzzed out of this fight. Even Yospe who tried to push him out of the arena, but it's not gonna be helpful either for him. Triple counter this Moonborn might even look for a rampage over here. Moonborn dying onto this fountain here, but Negi, he's gonna get caught out. It's Bara instantly by and Ravish has been dropped down. Okay, no problem at all for the no chance. He already started the spell of the Ravish instantly over here. And looking for one more. Telekinesis is top down, and there is a Ravish has been dropped. And the puck eventually got evaporated from the Agnem sector revealed by the Moon. Oh, he's gonna get touched, and Moon finally would die under this fountain wall.
Middle barracks has fallen.
No chance, just styling on them, lifting his own teammate and dropping on puck to get stunned, and then following up with the Ravage which is stolen. At this point, Team Randoms, they're just on their comfort spot, man. It's nothing that's gonna stop them right now.
That could be the last sucks for the Team Cullies. The game 3. We knew what's gonna happen after this. Like, you know, the winner of this game will make sure that gets spot sealed at the grand finale, which will be happening at Sunday. Before that, another fight has been coming for the last fight over Robic. Still got deleted by anti-tennis. Respawn back to this fight. Like the Cullies never say never, and they still gonna fight under this one, I guess.
Feel probably they should switch things up against such teams, right? And HN6 does go down on top. Yeah, like as we mentioned. Mid lane.
Oh, one more final fight. I assume there's Spear coming from the back. So here, going on top of the door, looking for another great war here. But is he gonna survive now? And they know if he goes down, it's gonna be the game. Oh my god, look at the crit damage coming up from this guy. It's pretty, he just used to back it, but he got deleted coming out of the crit damage work here, but he already ran off the BKB, but never mind, GG has been called. That could be the last fight for the team Cullies since the end of the game.
Yep. I just feel they had to switch things up. Maybe they'll be doing better. It's a lesson and they might come stronger. Anyways, congratulations to Team Randoms. First winners bracket finalist.
Alright guys, with that we have Team Randoms taking it 2-1 in this BO3, making it to grand finals. Team Cullies will drop to the lower bracket where they will face the winner of, well, there's a bunch of games left. There's CS Esports at Overpowered left, that's going to be streamed tomorrow night. And today No Name has played against EasyTI to determine which of these 4 teams will be facing Cullies in the lower bracket finals. Alright guys, thanks for joining us. We hope to see you guys again tomorrow.
Bye bye, Valentine is out.